Hi Cancer, it's Chronic Joy Tarot here with your happy birthday, by the way, your July 2017 Zen Tarot Reading. We're going to do sort of the early part of July. I'm planning on doing some mid-month updates. It's new for me. I started last month doing 2 readings a month, and I'm hoping to continue that pace. And hopefully, eventually, I can get to weekly readings. It's just a matter of my schedule. My schedule's pretty crazy, and my life's pretty busy. But I love being here, and love doing these readings for you. So we'll see. But this reading right now is for the first couple weeks of July, this early part of the month. Okay, I pulled one card. These cards have all been shuffled off screen, and I called in the energy of Cancer. And so I'm ready for you, okay? I pulled one card from the Oracle deck called The Ascended Masters by Doreen Virtue, and then the extended reading on this theme we'll do with the Zen Tarot deck, okay? All right, so Cancer, persistence. Okay, what I'm getting from this, sometimes from that card, I get that something is coming at you with persistence, that, maybe nagging at you, or a person or somebody won't let up. But I'm feeling that this is more of an internal thing for you, more of a resolve that you need to get to, like an agreement with yourself that you won't give up. Whatever it is, whatever path you're on, you're not going to give up on yourself. You're not going to give up on your goal or your desire. Okay, so let's see what the reading has to say. This is called the Flying Bird. These two sides of this are wings. I pulled an extra card, so we'll see what that bonus card is at the end. This is our point of liftoff here. This is where we're starting, and then we take flight and travel through to a new level of awareness. Okay, Cancer, your starting point is this card of maturity. So this figure is just peaceful, loving, accepting in the moment, has lived enough life so that, look at those beautiful flowers and the rainbow figure. This person can take anything and let it be. Any upset, any mishap, any tight space or tough time, but you can handle it with grace, with the energy of wisdom, and knowing that things always turn out. And if it feels a little tense right now, it's not going to for long. Okay, so that gives me a little more on this subject of persistence, because you've lived enough life to know that you can trust yourself. You can hook up with your inner being and just know that the path ahead is going to be fine. And don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, and don't give up on your knowledge that things always work out well. And if you have patience and use the maturity that you've gained, everything's going to work out great. This card here is called the Fear of Flying. This would be the thing that would block your progress this month and the energy that you need to master. And that is the Beyond Illusion card. So this card on this space, in this spot, is telling me to use your intuition more. See how the intuition's lit up there? And now I know, Cancer, you're a very emotion and intuitive based sign. So you're called on to really just hang on to that right now. Don't give up. You know who you are, what you want, and where you're headed. Don't give up on that. Don't lose sight of it. Things that come upon our path that seem like roadblocks, that's illusory. That that's not going to stop you. It's not going to stop you. Tap into that intuition, tap into your inner wisdom, and you're going to be fine. You'll get there. And sometimes those roadblocks are there so we can navigate around them, and just whatever. You don't have to stop and engage and fight the roadblocks, right? I think you're on the right path, Cancer. Yeah, look at that. Trust your inner guidance. You already know the way. Okay? It may feel like you're far away from what you want, but this persistence card is ensuring you that you're just as good as there, right? Just don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on what you know to be true and right. Okay? Internally, and this side of the reading is internal energies and more hidden energies that maybe we don't show the world. You're going through a personal transformation, and it may not show up on the outside as clearly to others, but deep inside you have this knowing that you are making big shifts in the way you do things, in the way you approach life, in the way you receive life, the good and the bad. You're making big changes within, and hang on to that knowledge, hang on to those shifts, because they're really going to pay off for you. On this side is external energies, and on the outside and in the world, it might show up to others as you're really not giving a shit. Like, you don't really care what, you don't care. You're fine. And people might think that's crazy and foolish and that you're losing your mind. Like this dude right here, he's getting ready to step off that cliff. Does not care. He knows somehow a branch is going to be there for him to step on, or, a big puffy cloud that he can sit on and ride it out. He doesn't care because he knows he's always supported. He knows it. He has that strong intuition that he's always supported. He's lived enough life with this sense of maturity and wisdom that he doesn't have to worry about the next step. You are really, and because it came on the heels of this transformation card, you are really grasping this now. And to others, it might seem like you're far from getting it, but you are, and that's all that matters. Like I said, don't give up on yourself. Keep that persistence in there. You're on your way. Again, look at that. Trust life. This figure is flying through the air. Who knows where she's going to land, but she doesn't really care, because she knows that if she continues to go along, ride the tide, ride the wave, the next good thing's coming. The next good thing is coming. And Cancer, this is a powerful reading here for you. It's got 3, major arcanas in it, which are pivotal points. These are, more intensive energies, and, possibility for shifts and changes and pivoting. And you may be the only one that knows it, but because you have that wisdom and you've lived enough life, you're going to be fine, and you know it. And just because others might think, oh my God, she's losing, or, they're losing their cool, they're losing it, doesn't mean that that's true. You already know inside. These are the internal energies. Intuitive, you're making personal shifts, and you're relying on trusting life. And you know that's going to take you forward, and it is. Moment to moment, live your life as if, look at this guy, he's another one, just like the Fool was. He is walking along that river, doesn't know, he's not looking down. He's not even open, he doesn't even have his eyes opened, just barely. But he knows that next stone along his path is going to be there to keep him from falling in. He just knows it. But right now, in this moment, he's standing on that stone. And that's all he knows, and that's all he needs to know, because he trusts the process. Okay? This card of comparison popped out along with it, and I'm thinking that kind of goes along with this external energy of the Fool, that perhaps, others might say, oh boy, like these 2 trees, they're both trees, they both serve their purpose. One has a harder bark and a more sturdy, constitution. And if the wind blows, that oak tree is not going to go anywhere. The bamboo, however, has a different outside. It's softer and smoother and more pliable. If the wind blows, that might, that tree might bend with the wind a little bit. But they're both trees, right? They would not think of comparing themselves to the other. They you know, they serve their purpose as they are. And this is what you're guided to go ahead and do. When the others say, oh boy, there's that, you know, bamboo floating around and bending with the wind, that fool not worrying about the next step, that's okay. You don't have to worry about how others perceive you. You don't have to worry about anything except your inner knowing. Okay? You know, guided by your intuition, knowing that you're making these little changes inside that people don't always perceive, but you know they're powerful. You know they're going to bring you quickly along your path. Okay? Don't give up on yourself. Stay persistent, stay connected, stay with what you know this month, Cancer. Okay? These energies are going to cover you for the first, 2 to 3 weeks of the month, and I'm going to come back mid-month and give you an update and see where we stand then. But for now, there's no real timeline. This doesn't mean July 1st through it doesn't mean any hard dates. These could be energies that you've just come through, or that you're about to embark upon. So just in general, take it. This is a general reading, remember. And if it doesn't resonate for you at all, Cancer, as a Cancer sun sign, check my channel for your moon and or rising signs, and they may resonate more. Okay? As a general reading, it's never going to be 100% for every single person that's viewing it. But thank you for viewing. Thank you for being here, and share and like and subscribe and do whatever you can to keep me in your life. I love being here. I love that you visit me. And Cancer, I hope you enjoy this next few weeks. It looks like you're really gaining ground. Okay, take care. Bye.